Gastlecast. I'm Chris.
I'm Heather.
Happy birthday to me. I'm pretty good at that, aren't I?
Yes, because you do it for an entire week every single year.
I know, it's so much fun. It's my birthday. I can't wait. My party is this weekend. But before I get to my party and all the fun festivities that come along with my birthday, my early birthday gift came in. And guess who it's from?
Not me.
It's from me. I gotta buy all my gifts around here. Thanks. But before we get started and show off my grandiose new birthday gift, I want to remind you to hit that subscribe button and that little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post new content, you're not going to want to miss that. So the new item that I picked up was something that sold out on sideshow.com. I added it to my wish list. And guess what?
What?
No, seriously, guess.
You obviously got it when it went back up on Sideshow. Because of your wish list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good guess, by the way.
You ready to open this? Because
I'm
tired of this.
This is it right here, Heather. It's Spider-Man! Not only Spider-Man, Scarlet Spider, and it's upside down. I went for this Spider-Man because Jetta Patrol said this one was awesome. And I believe him, and any recommendation that he gives usually is pretty trustworthy because he has a lot of Hot Toys, he has a lot of experience with Hot Toys, and additionally, the movie promo version of Spider-Man from Spider-Man Homecoming sold out. I am on that wish list. I hope one day I could get my hands on it, but until then, I have this awesome Scarlet Spider. I wanted to start off by talking about this box. I love that it has the little opening like this, the window opening, instead of the slip cover. I love that it has the little door on it. There's some like gloss on the front of this box that I think looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's matte over here and then glossy over here.
Yeah, it's a different texture. But it actually continues over here, so if you completely hold that out, look at that. Isn't that a cool picture?
That is a really cool picture.
As far as the box goes, it's a really nice looking box.
It is.
I like this box. So let's dig right inside of this action figure and let's see what he has to offer, Heather.
Awesome.
So here is the Scarlet Spider. He actually comes with a cool background.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, so it's like a cardboard stand background. This is pretty neat. Okay, so here's the background that he comes with. So it looks like a city. It actually looks like the city right out of the video game. It has like kind of like those video game looking graphics. Now I see you pulled out the Spider-Man. He also comes with this cool stand as well. So you can put the stand in front of the background and have him standing up. The material of this character is actually kind of neat. It feels like a plasticky kind of material, but almost, I don't even know. Do you feel that? It's like nylon almost?
No, it's definitely not. It feels like some sort of fabric made of like a plastic or something. I'm not sure.
This action figure is great. He is really sturdy. I don't feel like I'm going to break this figure like I did with Iron Spider or some of the other ones. He seems to be pretty, well, I don't know. The material doesn't feel like it's going to damage over time or something. You know what I mean?
It feels like, good quality.
Good quality? Well, but Iron Spider felt like good quality, but it just felt like you could rip it or break it easier. I don't even know how to explain it. One thing that people were complaining about, I noticed, is that there is stitching underneath the arm. I guess this happens on some of the characters or some of the suits. I don't really care about that, and I'm not really nitpicky like some of these other folks.
He has a little cell phone. So it's a cell phone, and it definitely is a selfie of him, but I think it's like some sort of profile. I was going to be really upset because he doesn't have a hand holding a peace sign, so you couldn't like put it in his hand and make him look like he was doing that.
I love the hood. I don't notice people putting his hood up that often.
No?
No, especially in the photos I've been seeing. I think the hood being up is really neat. He comes with a cool camera. Camera is cool, and it also comes with little Spider-Man heads all over the strap.
Okay, how cocky do you have to be to get a custom-made camera lanyard with your face on it?
He comes with a bunch of different hands. It looks like he has some hands where he's like touching, I guess like touching the ground, like he's holding onto the ground. It's like a salute hand. That's kind of neat. He has some punching hands here, so it looks like he's punching or just clenching his fist. And of course he has the thwip hands here. So the whip hands are cool. So he has one for each. That way you can make him look like he's whipping through the city. He also comes with like this little coffee cup, which is kind of neat. Look at that. So there's a pizza with a slice missing, so you can make him look like he's eating the pizza.
The coolest part, though, look at the detail on the bottom of the pizza. No, the bottom.
Oh yeah, it's like burned right there in the center.
Yeah, that's really
New
neat.
York pizza. That's cool. You can pretty much put him in any pose. He seems to. Let's take this off. Let's see how he bends pretty much any which way, and very easily. And it feels high quality, like you're not going to rip it. I'm horrible at this. Oh, his finger is even like crooked, so you can hold the bottom of his cell phone like you would in real life. I noticed that. I noticed I actually built like a callus from holding my phone in the same place.
Yeah, because you're always on your phone.
But you can make it look like where he's looking at his phone and he's webbing around, which is kind of cool. Yeah. He's awesome. Look at that. Isn't that neat? Well, other than his arm being bent in a way that doesn't look like it's humanly or Spider-Man-ly possible. So he's pretty much doing exactly what I would do if I were Spider-Man.
Look at your phone and shoot webs.
Look at my phone and shoot webs. Look at that. And it looks like he's swinging around, looking at his phone aimlessly, just like something I would do. His leg looks almost broken from this angle, which is nice. So, out of all the Hot Toys I own, I feel like this one is probably the most sturdy.
Yes.
I don't feel like I'm going to break this one. I feel like I could bend him and kind of contort him any way I want without feeling like I need to put him back into his regular standing pose.
Yeah.
Iron Spider is one that I've always been afraid of messing around with too much. Mm-hmm. That one specifically. The Winter Soldier that we have has like the leather issue, so I like to keep him in one pose. Loki's a little bit more dynamic, I would say, and so is Thor. But I feel like this one particularly just feels the best in hand. Yeah. And which is why I love Skeletor so much when we unboxed him. He felt very heavy, very sturdy. He could really make it through anything.
Yeah.
I feel the same way with this guy. I'm not worried about breaking him, and that's probably what makes me the most excited about him. Any standouts with this guy that you like a lot?
Just the amount of accessories that he comes with is incredible. They're fun.
They are.
Which I would expect from Spider-Man, and I was not let down by that.
A couple other things that I like about this character. I love the belt, the utility belt.
Yes.
I love the little utility things on his hands and on his feet. I think those are really neat. And what's really cool about the ones on the hands and feet, they actually do have some like cloth in them. Everything about this character, it feels like there's a lot of quality there.
Well, when you're spending $100 to $300 on a figure, you want there to be some sort of quality. It's breakdancing with a donut.
Oh my goodness, Heather, you're a genius. You're an absolute genius.
If I could breakdance, that's what I would do.
How do you like the fact that we get a hot toy and we make him look like he's breakdancing while eating a donut? I bet there's nobody else out there trying to make Spider-Man do something like this. I think that if you're looking for a Spider-Man, if you're a Spider-Man fan like I am, I think this one is right up your alley. He's a definite, if you do not have a hot toy at all, I think this is definitely a good starter hot toy. I think this is one you can fool around with and beat up a little bit and not feel like very bad about it. You can bend him in all different sorts of ways and not feel like you're going to break it. Some of the other hot toys, you kind of have to be cautious. You got to do a little bit more research and just figure out really what you're getting yourself into. But I could definitely tell you, as a new collector of these toys, this one is stellar and the most posable that I've seen so far.
Definitely.
It's day 2 with our new Hot Toys Scarlet Spider action figure. I am in total love with this figure. He is super posable. He is the easiest to pose out of all the Hot Toys that I own. Today, I actually took him and posed him in a bunch of different poses to see if I could actually pull them off based off the photos from the Hot Toy website. And I did pretty good.
Yeah?
And I'm not very good with this to start off, but I did pretty good. I got them pretty close. There was a couple that I was not able to pull off. In fact, you tried doing one.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that I am still as good as I was yesterday. I can make him breakdance with a donut.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it. Oh, and stand.
And stand.
Yes.
The breakdance with the donut was pretty good. That was not on the website. You came up with that all on your own. I think you did a brilliant job there.
What can I say?
Now, there's a couple pieces that I wanted to talk about that we didn't get to yesterday. One is this hand. The hand on the left here, we have two grabbing hands that comes with this figure. One of the grabbing hands, I'm going to take the stuff off here so we can get a closer look. So I've noticed that the hand on the left, you can sort of see it under there. The hand on the left is made for the cell phone.
Okay.
Now, if you try to put it in the right hand, it just doesn't, it keeps falling out, and it's sort of awkward. You can't put it in a position where it looks like Spider-Man's actually looking at it. And the other hand is like literally made for the coffee cup. So I noticed that, I caught on to that pretty quickly as I was playing around with him. Additionally, there was a hand here that I didn't notice. It's not a punching hand. It is a hand that you put web into. It has a hole on the bottom and a hole on the top. And you're probably wondering, well, which kind of web do you put in there? Well, there's one that's specific to this hand, and it's this web. Heather and I could not figure out what this web was, and it's a web that he can actually hold onto, and it looks like he can put it sort of behind him. You can do kind of cool poses with this one. I didn't realize it when we initially opened it, so I actually did a video of a pose with him holding this web with this hand. I love this figure. On day 2, I think I fell more in love with it. I am so happy over this purchase. I can't get over it. Look out for some more photos and videos in the future. I feel like I want to take this guy on a trip with me. I just want to take a picture of him everywhere. He's just awesome.
You would find a way to break him.
Guys, what do you think about this Scarlet Spider? Hot Toys, I think that he is fantastic. Heather loves him. I love him. Let us know what you think and more down in the comment section below. Guys, remember as always, we hunt together, yes! We'll catch you next time.
Bye.